Hey now, Aries. Hey, Aries. This is your December 28th through January 1st reading. Hopefully, this resonate with you, Aries. Aries, I'm going to try to start with you, with me not doing my reading so long. Look at my words all jumbled. Hopefully, because my reading's been coming 20 minutes, so I'm trying to make them slower. I mean, not slower. You know what I mean, Aries. Lord. What wrong with me, Aries? Y'all may be saying that. Y'all may be going through some things where, your mind, you need to rest and, so you can be able to think clearly. I'm going to do that after I get done with these readings. After I get done with the other stuff I need to do. About a weekend. I can't even say that. I was going to say about a weekend I'll have time to rest. Maybe y'all doing a lot. About next week I'll have time to rest because I got to get the room together for y'all about a weekend, honey. All right, bottom of the deck, Aries, you have the Eight of Wands, okay? Swift communication, Aries. I feel like that. A lot going on. You may got this going on, that going on, this going on, that going on, this going on. I really do feel like that. Yeah, I do. I feel like it's for a purpose and a reason. You shooting for something. I do feel like that for some of my Aries that's trying to work towards something. For other Aries, the conversation is what I heard. Ooh, what does that mean? Let's see here. In the past, yeah. We have the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be dealing with that person. Five of Swords, that's why. Because there's some stuff that happened in the past. The Five of Swords, all right. The Eight of Pentacles, Aries. And then the Page of Cups. Okay, Aries. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries. I feel like, yes, I already felt like something went on with that Eight of Wands. Hold on. Which caused the conflict. Right now, your back is turned to this Five of Swords here, Aries. Are you aware that this conversation needs to be had? Yeah. Are you aware that, and I'm saying you, but you can flip it. Are you aware that apology possibly needs to take place? Yeah. Is anyone doing it right now? No. I had to look like no, I don't feel it. I have to wait. No, this Eight of Pentacles is not for it coming in. I feel like you're quite comfortable right now staying at that place of the Queen of Swords, maybe because you have to be. Some of my Aries, you have to be. You do. And some, you around this person though, because the you know how if the Queen, yeah, some of my Aries, you around this person still though, because I feel sorry person if you look in the annoyance, like how you try to ignore somebody but you still have to be around them. You may work with a person, you may live with a person, I don't know, you still around them. You may be married to a person and y'all, you just tired, and you may be in a whole nother room, Aries. It just annoys you being there. But my thing is that Eight of Pentacles is not putting in a place of movement. Maybe you can't. If it's a job, you just can't up and leave, or you desiring and looking for something else with this Page of Cups, because that's what that Page of Cups would do, yeah. Are you dreaming of something new? Yeah. Do you have that desire? Yeah. Is that Page of Cups there between you and another person? Yeah, enough to say conversation. That's it. Not enough like bringing that up to no love or nothing like that. Like, yeah, because you too busy on that. That Queen of Swords is too tough right now. This conflict is still out here. Maybe not until that talk happens with that Eight of Wands. Maybe that's the conversation of it ain't right. It ain't right is what I'm hearing. It just ain't right. I don't know what ain't right, Jesus. What ain't right? Why I'm up here? What ain't right? Y'all, I don't know until they tell me, honey. See? Justice card in your head. That's what you feel like. Stuff ain't been right. You want to balance it. You want to balance it, Aries. You do. The place that you've been at, you or somebody else, is not equal give and take. This balance, this justice card is about balance. It's about your intuition. You knowing. That's what that owl card is. That owl is there for. She know. And where you stand for, I feel like it's hard. Like you're a part of something and you know it. And it ain't like I could just, it ain't as easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I would just say, well, if you know what you're a part of it and you stay a part of it, then why don't you do that? I feel like something ain't that easy. Like if you are married, say you married, because it's putting me in a mindset when I was married. When I was married, I knew You would know when something going downhill. I was married for almost 12 years, so I knew year 3 it wasn't working, but you try to stay for so fucking long because you want to feel like you put in that 110%. You know what I'm saying? Your justice to you, Aries, is what I believe when Aries go off into something, and or you dealing with a person, okay? Whoever goes off into something, they go off into it. And see, that could be at your own fault. I do feel like that because I have that energy. When I'm loyal to a fault. Once you got me, you got me. Whether it be a friend, whether it be who I'm with, it's just the way that it is. And shit may be fucked up, and to the point that other people on the outside may be like, what the fuck do you stay for? Some people loyal to a fault, and sometimes that fault could take you to a place that you have been pushed beyond your justice, that it's all about what you feel like you don't want to hurt another person or what somebody else deserves. But what I feel like is shifting, Aries, is that you are beginning to think, or whoever around you is beginning to think, that it's about time, is the reason why I'm saying that, for you to begin to think about you. You've had time enough to think about that. During this detachment, although you have been detached and you have not been focusing on the love or anything between you and another individual of the energy that I feel, you have been thinking. You've been working, you've been stacking, you've been moving things, you have been planning on just in cases. You understand? Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling them just in cases. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, just in cases of endings. That's what I felt in my heart. I know that's what you feel. Like you just don't know on certain situations from some of my Aries, on how things are going to pan out. For some of my Aries, this could involve children with that page of cups that you may, not be talking to. I feel like disrespectful, some of them, I damn, yeah, I don't want to say it about your child. I know my children have gotten that way, and then they'll come in and apologize. But I am getting, this is the thing, some of my Aries have grown kids that ain't no child no more, that deserve respect just as well as you. And just because and I'm not talking that you're trying to tell you how to raise your children, because I had to take that in at a certain point. A child and an adult deserves the same respect that you would like for yourself. And if you cannot come in and speak in a manner that is more conducive to handling the situation with love and care and getting it to a place of embetterment, then that's why you're going to stay at a place. You understand? You're going to get that combativeness. You're going to get that way. Because I get with this situation, with these 8 of Wands, like, there you go. I already knew. You can't even talk to an individual at all. Every time you try to talk to them, you come in combative, and this is what it is, and that's the place you always end up. So you know what? I ain't going to say nothing at all. Well, do you like that feeling? Because either way, you can be working or doing things just trying to turn a blind eye to it. Guess what? It's still out there. And if you care, you care. And at this present time, I'm going to tell you what. Some of my Aries, I feel like you have to be that way. That's the justice that you finally giving yourself, because you're not going to keep putting up with the bullshit and be loving and caring and doing shit to a fault of your own, okay? That's that fault. I get that shit. That's that cycle coming to an end, and you feel that wholeheartedly. That's why it's in your heart. Some of my Aries, I feel like you have to learn how to open up. And I ain't telling you what to do, but to speak with love and compassion when you speak to an individual in regards to a situation, to understand that where a person is coming from a hurt place. Do they say things out of pocket? Yes. Do you need to stand for that shit? Hell no. And that may be what that conversation need to be about. And if it cannot move into a place of love, or a person don't understand how to talk to a person or how to fucking treat you, then that's another thing where that world card to come in at. So it's in your heart. Well, that you want the justice, though, I tell you that. In your gut, got 10 of Pentacles on the side, right? Foundations, could be at play, But what I do feel like at stake is what I feel like. What you want in your gut is the 10 of Pentacles. You want. That's why I'm telling you. You, for my Aries, who you want it to work, you do. But you just sick of the shit, Ike, for some. And then some, you know, you stubborn as hell for some. I do feel like that. And I ain't telling you, but I feel like some of my Aries need people to talk to you like that. Because I feel like stuff been sugar coated. And sometimes you need that snap to break cycles of stuff so you can move to what you ultimately. It seems like a person will try to tell a person something. It's for your benefit. You gonna be the one winning in the end. And then you don't want to fucking listen. Like that, I'm feeling energies of you. I promise you, I feel that. Like, why? I do feel like that. Because if you do, things will turn. It could be money situations that a person will have an idea that can make something pop and grow. Person ain't trying to listen to you. If it ain't their idea, fuck it. You know? It could be making stuff hard. Could be a very good idea, but who you getting it from? You thinking, oh, so and so wouldn't know so and so, but so and so, the ones you sleeping on are the ones you need to watch. Them the ones you need to be creeping on. Okay, I'm telling you. All right, so Ten of Pentacles in your gut. You want that foundation. Foundation and stability could be at stake, but I feel like whatever legacy you trying to build for yourself or the people that's around you where you feel like you should be versus where you are, everybody feels that way. It's the end of the year. You looking at it, and it's all about growing. I do feel like that. You know, with this Ten of Pentacles card, that foundation in the background is a legacy. It don't have a man and a woman on the card, which I'm saying it ain't saying that a man is needed or a woman is needed. It's all to me saying you can do the shit by yourself. You can. I really do feel like that because I feel like a person has been stuck to a situation, even though they don't like it, to a fault. That legacy there is what a person wants to leave behind. You can have that. I do feel like that in your foundation, in your gut. But the only way you can do that for some of my Aries, yeah, is for you to remove yourself from toxic situations, honey. I already said that. Knight of Pentacles on this side, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you could be dealing with, or the Lover's card. Another thing I was saying, you could have this foundation, but you have to learn to take in what somebody's saying to you. I feel like somebody don't listen to nothing. I really do. And I feel like if you listen, it goes in one ear and not the other. Because when it gets down to it, you're going to do what you want to do. And you're supposed to do what you want to do. However, if a person is telling you something, if you ask for some advice and then a person is saying something to you and then it be like, just go out, then what's the purpose of even doing that page right there? That may be why somebody holding up on that conversation because they know what it's going to bring them cards in behind. Okay, so the Lover's card. The Lover's card is all about a choice. It's all about a choice. It's all it is. Could be two women, could be two men. That could be what it is and the reason why it is the conversation need to be had because of the issues of the past. It is three people on that card, but this person does shit in regards to these people's feelings. There is some truth that has to come out, and I feel like a person won't budge until they get it. Okay, that is the energy, and that is just it. Is an apology enough? No, that's not going to set that justice card in the right direction because that has been done in the past, but yet cycles have still been here, which has caused those energies to keep transpiring. So now, how do you get things to move forward? By making a choice. Will they be slow for some of my Aries? Yes. With a person who's with an individual who you have been at a place that you two are detached and not dealing with each other. Can this conflictual energy between you and this person be rectified? Yes. Can it just happen overnight? No. Will it take things slow as this Page of Pentacles moves? Yes. Because a person want to make sure that old cycles of things are done before they claim that they have the justice and be able to flip that Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Right now it's on its side. Why is it on its side? Because it's on its side because a person is ready to flip that motherfucker to the reverse if need be. They thinking. I've been thinking. Hard as that. Hard as that person right there been thinking. Yeah. Can it come back in? Yeah. Things gonna have to be removed. Okay, so let's hurry up. Aries. And remember that person because I'm getting a strong Aries. If you trying to move towards something financial, this is screaming, take in what other people say. Remember I said this is on his side. And I feel like you could go in the upright and move forward because I'm getting some Aries been stomped on. Something, some endeavor. But when you get information coming in, you don't utilize it. Oh, put that there. I can do that too. I ain't talking at you. Yeah. See, you at a standstill right now. Hangman card, you know. The hangman card is trying to flip in the upright because once it go in the upright, it's finna move. You know, that hangman ain't standing still no damn more. That's why it's doing it at the heart. That's the energy of the gear up to get the justice that you feel like you deserve. You have been enlightened, okay? All right, in your head, Aries. Let me hurry up because I don't want the phone. What card is that? The moon card, honey. Major arcana, honey. Unknown direction. You know, but it's something different than what you did in the past. Even if it's something financially, whatever advice or somebody trying to give you, it may be different than what it was in the past. Two of Cups, that soul connection. Yes, you have it, but I get the energy. That's why I'm like, if it means something to you, because I feel like it do. Somebody's just being stubborn for the ones that it does, you know. And this person is off. This Queen of Swords is off looking. Her back is turned, but is she thinking about the shit? Yeah. That's why she facing it. But two people have to come in and speak and respect one another's mindset. Okay? All right. Okay. And let's do this Ten of Pentacles on this side, please, for Aries. No. Why I'm yelling no already? No. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, honey. This is some money related and everything. But yes, she's that. But you got to get through shit. Some may be hard. It is. You're going to have to work together. I already see it. With the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Yes. It may be a hard conversation you don't want to go through, but you're going to have to work with another individual. When it boils down to it, you already took that stand. That's that hard-ass energy that I felt like that you have right now. True enough, it's for a reason. 7 of Swords. You don't want to be in your head, 8 of Swords. Keep dealing with the situation. You stay at the moon card. I always try to be decisive. So in order for you to try to get the peace of mind that the Queen of Pentacles has and take a plan in a direction that you can see fit, sometimes you detach. Because you know you won't confuse you. It's just when you start gathering with these other individuals when the confusion comes back. That's true. I'm like, that's true. All right. Wheel of Fortune, cycles, changes. You may want to charge ahead and do some things, but you sick and tired of these in and out energies. Those are the nights, honey. You don't get consistency, and that's what you want. I feel like you sick and tired of the wheel being down. You ready for the up. I feel like you are aware that there are ups and downs. You get that. But baby, okay? You sick of the downs, okay? And that's what's in threat of this. You ready to turn that wheel and get the justice that you deserve in your life. I do feel like that. Okay, so near future. Judgment card and 9 of Cups. You hopeful. I felt that. Yeah. You hopeful about this turnout. You know what? Some of my Leos, this is court and judgment situations that you have. It could be about children, child support, things been at a standstill. You ready to end some shit so you can move on with your life. I do feel like that. You are very well aware what cycle you in with another person. But you just ready to move on. And I'm saying Leo, I'm sorry, did I say Leo? Aries, you just ready to move on. I feel like that. But the clarity of things is not there. And things have been moving very, very slow. Some of my Aries are dealing with like a court case is the energy that I feel. Things are moving slow. I feel like things are going to be okay. You're kind of afraid about how things are going to pan out. I feel like you're going to end up having to pay a fine down the line. I do feel like that. And everything will be cool. You just don't like to stand still. You probably been going back and forth, the court getting continuous and stuff like that. Okay, things take time. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, Aries. So, let's get a couple of clarifying cards here. Take things slow. That's the energy I feel like you're going to have, okay? Already going to have that. I already see that. In your heart, shit. Run, Forrest, run. Somebody, I told you. Somebody feeling like they ready to end cycles of things. They tired of that. And I told you with that hangman card flipping, ain't gonna be hanging there too long. Ain't gonna be hanging there too long for this shit. If it don't change. If cycles are, they tired of having the brunt of the end of the stick. I do feel like that. In the past, what do we have? Time apart. These cards wanted to show themselves. I feel like that ain't happening. Time spent together, if it is with the kids and kids involved. May have something to do with a child. but that's the lacking, okay? And if it's time spent together, I feel like a person want to. Time apart though, because I do feel like that. All right, let me do the gut. Who can you depend on? The Hold'em card, and why so serious? I feel like that's the tone that you have had to take with an individual at this present time, because that's the way that it is. Do you have love for an individual? Yes. With that Two of Cups. Are you hopeful that stuff work out? Sure. You know, but where you're at right now with the bullshit, you're sick and tired of it. Okay, so that's why you're so serious. You're thinking about doing away with this. That's why that Ten of Pentacles I said is in threat of being flipped up, right? I mean, in the reverse, because you're thinking whether or not you want to hold them or fold them, honey. You're thinking what you want to do. Because at this present time, who can you depend on? I do feel like that. Because the balance between you and this person is not there. You know? You can't. Trying to provoke. That's that energy that I feel that God and Spirit is saying you have to know in the future. If you have an individual that's around you, that I said when y'all come together for a conversation, you can't even talk to a person, you know, you get the Ten of Swords, you get the Five of Swords, you get the Five of Wands. Like, it's kind of hard to deal with an individual, so I can see why. Like, girl, you don't even know the half. I can see why, you know, you just rather not talk at all. But I feel like the movement away from this, or through this, has to be taken care of, because I feel like it has been at a place of stagnation. You know in your heart, you and this person cannot stay like this, okay? Whatever this is, okay? So at this present time, the Judgment card is about you looking over things, seeing how things have went over, possibly giving second chances, okay? But you're looking over how things have been, you know, trying to figure out if you want to be patient or you want to move forward. I see somebody moving forward, if slowly but surely, if things don't get rectified. It's in their heart and in their mind, they feel like they deserve more. It may be at cost of going out there to the unknown, but that's just what it is. Because I do get an energy of, like, a person does do things like, it seems like on purpose sometimes. It does, where you just have to distance yourself away from a person, okay? All right, Aries. Hopefully this resonated with you. Love.